Hello everyone, this is Chrissy from Angelic Inspiration coming to you with a pick a card reading, a pick a deck reading. So this is going to be for all signs of the zodiac. I did not do the June monthlies, so I thought I'd come in the middle of the month and give you a kind of timeless pick your own card reading. I brought out 3 decks and of course shuffled them up and they're ready to go. So this might be a little bit longer of a reading. However, just sit back, and if someone out there wants to timestamp it, that would be great. But this, again, is for all zodiac signs for June on to the rest of the year at least, and we're going to read out that far. And you guys get to pick your own deck. So the first deck we're going to work with is the Druid Craft Tarot. So let me put one up. I'm going to just put the first one up so we can take a look at which one you might like to pick. The second one is going to be the Llewellyn deck, which I love. This is one of my favorite decks. I love all decks. They're all my favorite, I guess, some of them. And the last one is going to be from the Tarot of Dreams deck. So I guess the best way is to tap in, tune in, see if there's any colors you like. Whatever you're feeling the flow of, that's the deck that might be for you. Okay? Alrighty. We're going to start with the Druid Craft Tarot. That's going to be deck number 1. And if you need more time to pick the deck, you can freeze frame the video. Okay. Shuffle these up. Just gonna give these a little bit of a shuffle. What is so for all signs of the zodiac for deck number 1? This is gonna be a timeless reading type of card reading, okay? Okay. Let's see what we have for you. Alrighty. Coming in with the 4 of Cups. So if you chose this, this reading is going to be about feeling grateful. It's the gratitude card in the deck. It's emotionally maybe feeling a little bit bored, a little bit taken back, or maybe not everything's kind of fulfilled, or emotionally you're having opportunities and there's things around with friendships and others. You just seem a little bit bored at this time. Followed by the Strength card and the 7 of Wands. So you're hitting a point where you might not want to defend yourself all the time, but you're doing a good job as far as overcoming obstacles, having the courage, the strength to get through certain relationships, whatever is coming to you for, I want to say it's emotionally, to really find your place and your strength within relationships and emotional attachments. You're trying to decide, you're trying to weed through people or others that you might feel some scattered energy, some energy of feeling like you're just not satisfied, you're bored. You might be bringing in, we have 2 sevens here, kind of the mind process of feeling like maybe the victim, or everyone's always coming to you or asking you, or you're feeling a little stressed out, and you're ready for new relationships, you're ready for new attachments, you're ready to make decisions when it comes to love, when it comes to a new beginning and a fresh start. You're trying to see your way through what is coming up for you. For some of you, there could be a new love. There could be a baby born. There could be a lot of new relations that bring in an emotional love that is just coming through for you with the Ace of Cups. Bringing in the Queen of Pentacles, which could be about, really loving your comfortability, what's around you. Now, this Queen can be about Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It could be someone else. It could be you holding this archetype of, when I see her, it's about paying the bills, balancing the checkbook, being comfortable. She's also, when I pull this card or when it comes through, I feel like it's very detailed. You're becoming very in a place of knowing what you want. You know what you want. You know how to get it. You know how to achieve what you're doing. And you're coming in saying, like, I love my comfortabilities. I am all about, it's beauty. It's opulence. She's about the earth and groundedness. You may have felt in the past like everything has just been a little bit stale, and you're trying to really look into what it is that you want to focus on. So you're going to come through a time where you're going to really put your energy into something that you're completing, something you're deciding on, something that you're completing. For relationships, if something is just growing old or growing stale, it's time to really reignite it, put the passion in it, or let it go, right? Because you have a little chaos coming in where you're finding some energy that's bringing you into a time of making decisions. You don't have to do it right at this moment, but there is a decision that's coming up for you that has to be made, and you're not really sure. You're not really sure what to do about it. You do have the World card here, so for some of you who chose this deck, there's travel, there could be proposal, there could be a new beginning and a fresh start, there could be something that you're coming into a new beginning with, but you're going to come full cycle with. So the World is always success, it's always victory. It comes with proposals, with opportunities. It's like physical, financial, spiritual, like you're holding all that. So things are coming to light. And if anybody's traveling that chose this deck, you're trying to decide where to go, what to do, laying down the plans to make that happen. We do have the Moon card, which there's mystery behind the Moon, right? Intuition. You're closing cycles down. Some of you are saving your money. You're holding on to relationships. Some relationships might have to be let go, right? But you're holding it. You're thinking about it. You're deciding upon who you want to be with, who you don't, who takes your energy, who takes too much life out of you, who sucks up too much of your energy, and you're really starting to put it into play for this month. I love that you have the Moon. And you have a couple fours on the board. So, and you also have the Death card here, which is total transformation with whatever it is that you've been working on, whether it be relationships, work, career, saving money, planning for future investments, getting ready to start a new relationship. There's new cycles of growth here, and there's transformation with it. You're transmuting energies. You've had enough drama. You're ready to really, I feel like some of you just want to get your finances in order, your work and your career in order. The Moon is here, and the Moon is saying that there's intuition here, but there's a lot of mystery. So the full moons coming up, the moons, the eclipses, they're going to start to run the cycle for you. You do have the Nine of Cups, beautiful card. This is good company, good friends, being out and about, wishes fulfilled. So you're getting to seek relationships that work for you, the dynamic that works for you. I feel like some of you have just been like in a stalemate and just trying to hold a lot of situations off. We have the Five of Wands coming in the present for this reading anyway, with the Five of Swords. So there's some chaos that's looming about, some competition, some things that you really need to nail down with the courage and strength. And there's always the strength that you need to do that. So you're getting through situations. to be honest, you've had kind of enough of whatever situations are not serving you. So you're closing the door on it. You're opening up to a new beginning and a fresh start, new people, good friends, good wine, good company. This is a pretty good reading. Seven of Swords, you're not so sure, right? You feel like things have been stolen from you, or relationships have gone to a point where you just don't know how to figure out some things. That's for those of you who might be dealing with certain circumstances within relationships where the mind is coming in and saying to you, the logical mind is saying, okay, I've been up against it. Everybody's been coming at me, and I have, I really have to, find time to nurture myself and take care of myself, especially with a lot of the planetary activity that's out there. So it should open up for you. You should find solace in handling the competition, being able to walk on, being able to make decisions that you want to close the door on. You want to end chapters and begin new. And it makes sense with a reading like this because you have this Queen of Pentacles. She could be good advice, good company. I'm going to pull 3 more. We're coming in with the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. So there's something challenging. For some of you, you might move, change house, location. You do have the Four of Wands here to end this first part of the reading if you chose this deck, which is the outcome is beautiful. So those of you relocating, moving, redecorating, building a solid foundation, then this is all about complete success. You're working at the right capacity, and you're working within the mind, the soul. You're working it out. So you're coming into a time of really good light. Some of you are dealing with situations that aren't easy. They create stress and anxiety. And for some of you, it could be around emotions, and some of you it can be around finances. But you're seeing your way through. And the key to it is friends and the new people and new contacts, and how you take care of what you're giving, you're receiving back. The Six of Pentacles is about reciprocal energy. So there's reciprocal energy in this reading for you. And if some of you are waiting on purchasing property or changing a location, right now in this reading, I feel like there's complete success with it. So some of you are moving on to higher ground. You might be dealing with some paperwork and some issues coming through. For those of you who are, you could find yourself within the next 6 months of time really working it out. By taking your time, working it through, take time for yourself to really think things through, get the space that's needed, the physical activity, I feel like if you chose this deck, you're working on nutritional things with health. You're working on success in opening up a new dynamic so that you can make yourself happy and foundation-wise secure. And, that comes in strong here. So if you're feeling a little bored, or you feel like things just aren't happening, I would say by the end of 6 months' time, you're going to be feeling the flow, the success, the victory by you doing the work of creating the relationships, of creating the reciprocity, the dynamic of give and take, right? It can't always be for everybody else. You have to bring some of that in to receive some of that energy. And I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles here, whether you're a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or secondary transits, I just feel like this is bringing the archetype in for you, where it's stability and strength and the lower chakra, right? So the base chakra, really, I feel that. And I feel some garnet energy coming through. So this stone was appropriate with the 3 stones I picked. And there's some healing here because I've chosen the amethyst and the clear crystal quartz for you. So for some of you, with this reading alone, I'm feeling garnet is really, really a stone that you might want to hold so that your security comes through and your foundational opportunities open for you to make the decisions and make it move along, so you're not stagnating. You're coming through the worst of time, and it's just getting so much brighter and happier. And I feel like the saving, the financial part. You're putting yourself exactly in the position you want to be to receive complete happiness after everything you've been through. This is a beautiful, the Four of Wands with the World is just beautiful. Beautiful, happiness, home, good energy to get things flowing, get things moving with success and victory. Some of you who chose this will be proposed to or find new relationships, new loves, even some babies. I like it. So I hope, so that's for the first deck. Anybody who's chosen this deck, beautiful reading, you're getting through. I love this for you. Nice. So hold some of that energy, you know. I know this isn't a personal reading. If anyone would like a personal reading, reach out. I'll leave my information below. And again, if you need some Reiki work or some yoga work, bring in for health. This was a good reading, but you might want to bring in some nutrition and some grounded earth vegetables, root vegetables, the lower chakra to heal your, or to unblock the lower chakra so you can have some ease and some, you know, just settling out. That's what I feel right there. Okay, now I'm going to get ready to do the next deck, the second deck. If you chose this deck, this is the Llewellyn deck. And if someone could timestamp that for 1623, that would be great. Or I can do it too. All right, let's take a look. If you chose this deck, let's see what's for you. We're going to line it up the same way. Okay, it's a timeless reading. What is so? All zodiac signs, if you chose this deck. I'll give you the best I have with this, guys. I usually do, you know, if you want to join me on Patreon level 1, we do a weekly pick your own card. And it comes in your inbox email. It's really nice. Nice way to go. Okay, let's give these a cut. And here we go. If you chose this deck. Coming in with the Ten of Swords. Let me just get some of these out. Queen of Cups. So you're going to find, if you chose this deck, that you're in nurturing mode. You're in emotional mode, psychic mode. You're feeling like you've been through the worst. You've had some situations come through where you've already, the Ten of Swords is about completing something, and it was not easy. So let's take a look at a few more. For the next, on a timeless reading like this, you've had your difficulties with any type of financial flow, with any type of legal law. You're going to come into a time of really focusing on finances. Some of you could have had some bankruptcy or gone through a difficult time, even health-wise, but if there's been any bankruptcies or debts occurred, you're coming through with a time that you're going to focus, get clarity, and rebuild. You're going to rebuild your financial structure. How are you going to do that? You're going to do that by nurturing, taking care of the self, the body, the physical body, and the mind. Mind, body, and soul. That's what's needed. So if there's been any financial difficulty, you felt that, and it's time for you to make changes. It's in this card reading, we have the Death card also. So it's transformational, and you're transmuting a lot of difficulty that you might have endured, right, in the Ten of Swords, where you feel like you've been let down, stabbed in the back. This could be some karmic financial debt that has occurred, that somewhere in the line, in past lives, you have already done this before. So you're going to come in with some care and take care of yourself, nurture yourself. You're going to get smart. You're going to get wise with focus. If there's any overspending, you're going to stop that, and you're going to rebuild this Five of Pentacles. For those of you who that applies to, if that resonates. For some of you, it's been around a home, a property, or moving. You'll get there, so keep going. For those of you, it's only a matter of time. You feel a little bit depressed. There might have been some anxiety, and you had to make some big decisions. Some of you haven't made the decisions yet. You haven't come to this point. So, but you're going to find that you're transmuting some serious, I would say, toxic energy. And it's time for some of you, it could be with ex-spouses, divorces. Bringing it home, though. You're coming through to really come out right and strong, right? We have a couple pages here. So there's news and information coming through with action-oriented home, property, you know, could be other people bringing you good information that you're going to act on. But try to, if you can, take yourself out of the Eight of Swords. We want to flip this card over so that you come out of the anxiety. So do some meditating, do some yoga. You're going to find that it relieves some of what has gone on in the past. You're through your worst. So as of 2019, by the next 6 months, you're going to be finding that you're coming through with flying colors. Now we have a Page of Cups. So there's new emotional gifts coming to you, new emotional experiences, new emotional foundations coming through. So you're finding your way, and you're finding there's new light, and there's gifts offered. There's a gift being offered, an emotional gift. So for those of you who are open to new relationships, it's here for you if you chose this. And then we have the Hermit with the Queen of Cups, with the Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So this is a card of Virgo. Not saying for all Virgos, but because this is a general pick your own card. But there is definite completion in situations, but it's asking you to go inside and find more wisdom, more light. You have to take more time to see situations through. And like I said, meditating, some energy work, really tap into what's available to you metaphysically, right? Because it can help build the foundation of finances and focus and clarity. That's what I'm really feeling out of this reading. And look at this. You have look at the Ace of Pentacles, the Big Daddy. This is about a new beginning and a fresh start when it has to do with finances. For some of you, this could be new relationship. For those of you who are looking you're going to come into a time for some of you that it's about new relationship, but others of you, you're coming into with the Five of Pentacles here in this placement, coming into a little chunk of money coming your way. It could be a tax payout. It could be, found money that you didn't see. It could be a small lottery win. But the Ace of Pentacles is beginning something new, and you're going to put your hard work and determination behind it to make it work for you, so you can make it rain a little bit of money all over you. I love this card the way it depicts the poppy seeds and the apple trees. So, get busy. Don't fall asleep in the poppies, because the poppies can, they have that hallucination in poppies. But wheat is here, and it's abundant, and apples. So for some of you, it's about building the abundance, starting anew. New beginning, fresh start, after you've come out of some time of really go within yourself. Figure out what's within. You have the Queen of Cups, so the nurturance, the guidance is here for you to really, with the North Node in Cancer, it's about compassion and motherhood and being a mother, and just the compassionate, kind, nurture part of the archetype is here for you, and you're going to create your own new beginning. We come into the hangman. So you've been trying to make a decision for a while after a lot of situations have come and gone, and you're you were tired, and you're coming out of a time of feeling like, oh my God, can I start again? Yes, you can. The hangman's about some stagnation, and the situations come to a time of balancing out so you can transmute them and let them go. And you find some time to feel the Hermit card, bring in the Hangman, which is the stagnation and the sacrifice that you've been dealing with. So it's coming through for you that you're going to find, and with the King of Pentacles right under the Ace. So this is a good line right here. So there is emotional and new opportunity coming your way in leaps and bounds. You're going to get focused. You're going to get grounded. You're going to build your financial back up. If for anybody who's been worrying about that, you have to go within. You have to find more light. And you're going to see that situations become more peaceful. You as a mother, with mothers, right? If anybody's dealing with mothers that have any type of ailments or health situations, it's coming through in this reading, especially in the Page of Pentacles. We have a lot of pages and a lot of people, but there's news and information coming in around finances and abundance and how you're going to proceed and make new career, new work, new money, new prosperity. I'm going to keep going. Come in with the Queen of Wands. So it's an exuberant, fun, passionate energy. You're going to be finding that you're hitting your creative side. And look at this. Now we have the Ace of Cups. So for many of you, there's new love, new relationships. Whenever I get that card, there's new babies or fertility with the Two of Cups. So some of you who are looking for new relationships, the opportunity's presenting itself. You could fall in love. You do have the soulmate card here in this reading. You've come through a lot, and now it's your time with the Nine of Pentacles for abundance, to be happy, to really find your place of like opulence and beauty and really reaping what you sow. Even if it's karmic, you're finding that it's here for you. Some of you are making decisions upon love with the Lovers. You've been through the Tower. You've come through some of the worst relationship difficulties. And look at this, the Three of Cups. Some of you will be celebrating. There's I want to say baby showers. There could be engagements, proposals, really good times. This Three of Cups is beautiful. With all these pentacles, things are working through. You come into terms with friends and people and celebrations. Don't pass them up. You know, try to go to as many as you can and enjoy, you know, good food, good wine, good company, being out and about. Could meet someone there too. I'll pull a few more. The Horned Owl. So there's, you know, be careful. Don't overdo it with the Devil card. There could be some over partying, overdoing, but, you know, just do your best with it. And then you have the Empress. Oh, she's so beautiful. It's a beautiful card. This is about fertility. So for some of you who want children, this is here for you. There's fertility, abundance. Again, just beautiful symbology here. She's just abundant. She's Gaia. She's the earth. She's all about nature and what it stands for and what it brings to our lives. Beautiful. Beautiful energies. And the courage and strength. This is going full force ahead. You're taking your plans. For some of you who've chosen this deck, I feel like you come in with the Ten of Swords, which is feeling stabbed in the back, feeling like you've been through the worst situations, whether it be emotional, relationships. You're getting focused, you're getting charged, and you're getting ready for new beginnings. You've dealt with the adversity. Now you're ready for the abundance. You're ready for nature. You're ready to be, you know, to not overdo, to really, you know, sow that karmic energy that you've been dealing with. I think some of it's very karmic in this reading anyway, but you come into a place where there's people around, good advice, dealing with health concerns with others, even for yourself. If this is health, even if I was going to read on that, it's coming into a really good nurturing place. So take care of yourselves, nurture yourselves, feed yourself what you need. Try not to overindulge, whether it be any type of recreation, too much alcohol. It's just saying that too much of anything is never a good thing. So I find that it's you come through and you feeling like you're different. You're coming in and you're leaving the year with like this different way of being, and you're finding your happiness and some abundance. So that's really very nice. Very nice. Because sometimes the Ten of Swords isn't so easy, right? You feel like you've been through everything under the sun, whether it's, you know, financial. This one was a lot of finances in this reading, but that's just what was coming through and hitting me the most. But you know, everything leads to everything, whether it's financial leading into, you know, logical thinking and how you're going to handle things. But I think you come out of this reading feeling pumped up and ready to be new, be feeling like there is new beginnings for you. Seeing you have a few of them there. You know, an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Cups is big. So it's your fresh starts, financially and emotionally. So get ready if you chose those cards. Okay, now for the last reading, we're coming in with the Tarot of Dreams deck. So let's, for those of you who chose this, and we're time stamping at 30:42. Okay, let's see what we have for all zodiac signs for the last deck. Those of you who've waited. Okay. Okay, we're going to go with 3. Cut these. All right, what are we coming in with? Coming in with the 4 of Swords. I'm not going to... Coming in with the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is a lot of thinking going on in the 3 of Coins. So you're working really hard at trying to decide on new inspirations, new ideas are coming. It's like the Ace of Swords is like that holy grail where you're staking your new way of thought process, and there's a new beginning and a fresh start. Some of you have taken a break. This could be some of you had, you know, needed a time to really chill out, relax, take a rest. And now you're coming through in the next 6 months of energy with the 3 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So you're getting ready to really work your craft, have new inspiration, new ideas, new career, new work, and really reaping the rewards of your new inspirations and ideas. So put them on paper, get them in, put it down. If some of you want to start a new business or new work, new career, you're coming up with some really good cards to make that happen. And, you know, this is about Capricorn right here, too. So there's some, you know, the Capricorn's in the south node of the moon. So I feel like for you in this particular reading, if you chose these, this is about getting ready to work your foundations, your new ideas, your new business, to make more money, to find more financial gain. And like it's going into the mastery of it. So let's see what we have. And now we have the 7 of Coins. Okay, let me put some down here. The Chariot and the 7 of Wands. So you've been up against it a little bit with, there's an action taken and you feel like maybe you're standing your ground, you're holding on for your own ideas, your own new inspiration. The Chariot is about victory. It's about coming through and really being in control of your money, being in control of your work, being in control of your time, right? To really see things through, and you're getting ready to go in a direction that you know you're going in, and you're working it. The 7 of Coins is all about everything you've been working for. You're getting ready to harvest, to reap what you sow. Okay, so for those of you who have been working hard and coming up with new plans, new ideas, new action, this is an action-oriented reading, and it's got to do with finances. So finances are on your mind. You come in with the Sun, which is complete happiness. You know, the Sun illuminates wherever it's sitting. So in each given month going forward, if you chose this, you know, look at where the Sun is and what sign is the Sun. So that will kind of, you know, into a little bit of astrology there. But right now, as I'm reading this, the Sun is in Gemini. So it's getting things ready. It's getting, you know, verbal communications brought through. So, but the sun is always about happiness. It's always about joy and happiness and getting into, your inner child stuff. So, it's beautifully illuminated. So you're getting ready to really go, and after a time of rest, you're getting ready to really like plant your stake and to really get going. Palace of Coins. This is all about where you live, your foundation, your money, your financial house, right? And it's abundant when you get this card. So some of you are moving. Some of you could be moving or traveling, but some of you could, not all of you, but some of you could be traveling like to a new destination, a new location, a different state, a different country. And you're getting it all in order, right? And then you start new job, new career. You take your finances that you have and you're getting ready for a new beginning with that Ace of Sword. So keep those inspirations coming. Like I said, you guys might want to write, journal, the sun in Gemini, as I'm reading this, coming out to the end of 2019 with a reading like this, really like soak it up because it's such potential here. You feel like you might be busy and overdone and overtagged and over burdened, but you're going to keep people at bay and just take what time is needed for you to build that financial plan. In the Three of Cups. These have been really good decks so far. I love coming in with the Three of Cups because it's about celebration and it's about engaging with other people and networking and friends and family and, emotional happiness and having a good time, really, is what it's about. You have the Temperance card here. It's a card of Sagittarius. And it's about balance and flow and happiness and harmony. And the angel here depicts the rainbow. And fire here and water here. So you're balancing your everyday activity, your projects. You're balancing some emotional things that have come through for you. But you're in a good place and you're feeling the happiness. And I like that. Right under the sun. And with money and beautiful. Some of you could be planning a big party or having, doing something big, doing something that's you're getting ready, thinking about, putting inspirational thoughts into process. You could be planning something big like a wedding or a big party. I love it. King of Cups is coming through. He's compassionate. It's kindness. It's nurturance. It's creativity. It could be someone else around you that's, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But building the foundation and really seeing it through with a lot of compassion and creativity. And the Fool. So you're starting something new. The Fool is always card number 0, and it's pure potential. It's God source energy. It's an impulsive start to something that you're getting ready to do impulsively. But I feel like in this reading, you're doing your homework to really jumpstart a new beginning with in that 0-degree point where it's pure potential. So let it shine. If there's something you want to buy or build or, create, these cards are really good for the energy for it. So no one said it would be easy, right? With the Five of Wands, there's competition around to make this money, to begin this new beginning or fresh start. But you're coming through to work through the energy. And I feel like this is going to be a busy time. King of Coins with the King of Cups. So it could be a collaboration with you and somebody else, or building a new project or home or some type of structure. For those of you I just got in construction or anything like that, it's building. There's new potential for building. Look at, oh my goodness, with the Ace of Coins. These cards have been really good. So new beginning, fresh start. There's money here. It's about prosperity. It's about starting something from nothing and creating it and having the funds to do so. So Sun in Gemini with the Sun card here, it's about documentation. It's about maybe you're creating agreements or collaboration loans or agreements to collaborate and, bring through a new business, a new home, a new something. but it's coming through here leaps and bounds. So this is a small, it doesn't have to be small either. I shouldn't say that. It can be a big beginning to a new financial start that you're going to be very good at. It's starting with the ideas and the inspiration. So for those of you who this kind of resonates with, excuse me, it'll be a time after taking a rest and a respite. You're going to find you're coming into these are predictions coming through. So awesome for you if you feel this. We're going to go one more round. Again, you've been feeling a stagnation, and maybe it's not the right time. Maybe right this minute, we're reading this in June, is you're getting ready to do it and it's coming through. So the Hangman is all about what you've sacrificed, what you've done, how you've saved your money, got your financial houses in place so that you can really come through with this new beginning. You've waited, you've sacrificed. And of course, we have the Five of Swords, which it didn't come easy. There was some chaos. There was a lot that had to be put into place, whether it be with paperwork, with banks, loans, whatever was needed, the savings to, your investments. You might have been working and moving different things. And sometimes when you get the Five, it's about chaos, but that chaos comes with freedom. So you're able to move ahead and really go with that new beginning and fresh start. You're standing your own ground, though. See, you're standing. You've done this rodeo before, right? And you're getting ready to shine a new light. But you're not going to let anybody take you down. You've been through the battle zone. You're going to stand your ground and make sure every I is dotted and every T is crossed, right? So there's a busy energy for this month for you. If there's good time, good family, good friends, good fun and good food, good wine, good company, but you're building the domain. You're building from the bottom up. And you've done this before, so you're going to do it again. And you're going to really shine this time around. So really, really nice. I like this reading. I liked all these readings, so I leave you with that. I hope this helped or it resonated. I hope you enjoyed picking the card. And if anyone would like a private reading with me, I will leave my information below. And I hope you guys like this. Let me know in the comments if you do. I'll do more of them when I run tough on. Sometimes time with working and everything, I have a hard time getting some of the monthlies out. But this is for you guys. I hope you like it. Leave me a comment. Shoot me a like if you want more of these. Be happy to do them through the months anyway. Okay? Talk to everyone soon. You all take care. Bye-bye.